Nothing at all. There's silicone that's missing. So the whole point about anchoring it in is that silicone eventually, unless it's cleaned off, and it was not cleaned off, then that silicone is going to degrade, and over time it'll release, and eventually our sink would fall. I know that's not a concern for y'all because you're not going to be here for 15, 20 years, but for me it is. Did you see any shims underneath there?
Underneath the sink?
No, underneath the countertop. Hector said he put shims in.
I don't know where Hector put shims. I mean.
Okay, so that was my point with Hector, exactly. And I don't want to be rude, Todd, but I'm passionate about paying for a job and getting it done right, just like you would be.
Yes, sir. I understand that. I mean, we can fix it. So it's not a.
How are you going to fix it?
We'll have to uninstall it and level it up.
And I want the sink installed properly.
Well, we don't even have how you're talking that those anchors. We don't even have. We don't do that. Us as a company, we don't install it that way.
No, you install sinks. You do it the way the instructions say. 3/8 inch wide hole, 1/2 inch deep, attach the anchors. That's how it's done properly. Which one's Hector?
Morning.
Which one's Hector?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is
Nice to meet you, gentlemen.
Nice to meet you, sir.
that's Hector's boss,
Which one's Hector's boss?
Alex.
Alex?
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you, sir.
Sorry you have to work with
No,
Hector.
it's
I'm
okay.
sure he's a great guy, but he did not do a good job here.
Okay.
And Todd's already seen all the results. You can see on his level and on my level. His level's,
Got to come up and.
your level's uneven down here.
So they have to be raised out from that side.
Oh, I didn't even.
You got to. The problem is we got to start in that corner over there, Alex, and come this way.
I didn't even get to show you this yet, Todd. So the difference in the space from the back to the front is different. It's 30 1/4 and then 30 1/8. Not from the wall out, but from the
dimensions.
Yeah, the stove inside. So 30 1/8. And 30 1/4.
Yeah, 3/16 too.
I don't know why that would be. I was telling Todd I want my sink installed properly, please. Okay?
Can I take a look?
Oh yeah, you can look at whatever you want to.
Just watch it don't hit your head.
Yeah. I mean, unless you want to.
Well, so it's really nice space to.
There is on the corners, for sure. There is at the front if you put the anchors in at a little bit of an angle. There is. Look at the way he put the anchor in the back, the one closest to the back left, or your back right now. I don't know if you can see it because it's dark. See how it's angled?
Yeah.
That one didn't even have to be angled. But he could have done that if he had installed it properly, upside down, outside, and then brought the counter in with the sink installed.
The problem is my hand is not gonna. The hand is not gonna fit to tie the clip from here from that point.
That's why you do it outside. That's the instructions. You install the sink before the countertop gets attached. That's the instructions. Not to gouge out somebody's quartz, granite, whatever, and then attach the bolt upside down with the anchor on the bottom. I looked online. I asked instructions. I called the sink manufacturer. I did my due diligence. It's wrong. Yeah, they're open now because I opened them up. Because I wanted to measure and see how much space I had.
Those don't even.
Those clips.
Yeah, those are the same clips that we use.
Yeah.
Correct.
They're not made to.
But
What that shows is different.
yeah.
No, it doesn't. Not when you get the book out and look. That's the cutout. And then that shows you right there, 3/8 inch deep, or 3/8 inch wide, 1/2 inch deep.
So basically,
You got to start from scratch. I don't like the gouges being in the back of my countertop like that. At all. It's incorrect and it's wrong. We've already gotten past that, so